In the next couple minutes, I'm going to talk about why we're releasing the styled tables feature, what the styled tables are, and where you can use them. This example is a Vivid sheet that I've put together where I pull in some incident data here in the upper right. A little bit over a few columns, I have some problem data that I pulled in. And then here I have the incident data, but I have it broken down into a bigger table by month. Now, if I could share this sheet with someone and they could come in here and look at the information, but I want to tell a little bit of a story with this information. And so I need to clean this up and make it a little bit more presentable. This sheet is a scratch pad for me at the moment. This is where the style tables come in. If I click on that, you can see that I have a couple tables that I've built in the past, or I could create a new one. You can have as many styled tables as you want on a sheet, but they're tied directly to that sheet. In this case, let's go ahead and click on the best data table here. And when that pulls up, we can see that I just have that bottom table selected, and I did that by selecting the range that I wanted. And then I added styles to it so that it makes the table and the data easier to read and makes it easier to tell the story around that. Now, this is in the editor of the styled tables on the VividSheets application. So where can this information and where can this table go? Where there are two places that you can use this information, and we'll go look at one first. If you're a VividCharts customer, inside of VividCharts, here's the editor here. If you go in and select the charts menu and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that we have a new chart type called style table. When you're in there, you could select the sheet and the table that you want. In this case, I've already added that table that I had previously. And then when I see that here, I can go ahead and save it. If it looks just the way I want it, I can add other information, other charts around it, give more context. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and publish it, and we'll just go look at it in the viewer. So now I have that table. I have all the other information associated with this report and this slide deck that I can then share out. Now, if you're not a VividCharts customer and you don't have access to this builder, you can still use styled tables, and you can do that by adding them to a workspace or an experience. Let's go into the UI builder. I'll go over this really briefly. So in this case, I'm in the UI builder and I've just added a single column component so I could add something in. If we go into add components, we go to components here. We are now providing a new component for you to use in your experience. It's called the view styled table. Once you've done that, as I have done here, it's the same table that we were just looking at. I can go ahead and publish that, and then we can go out into the preview. So here's just a single testing workspace here with that information. So again, this component can be added to your workspace anywhere you can add components. Again, just a way for you to share your Vivid Sheet information in different places and trying to provide more ways for you to use that information for reporting in your daily use.